It's most special because indeed, as you said, we're one day short of 72 years of our diplomatic relations between our two countries, a remarkable anniversary for each of us. The foreign minister and I had a great conversation. I had a chance to congratulate him on his reappointment. A very positive conversation with President Rajapaksa a bit earlier this morning as well. The United States seeks to strengthen our partnership with democratic, peaceful, prosperous, and fully sovereign Sri Lanka. And we, of course, spent a good deal of time talking about our cooperation in defeating the pandemic. The United States has donated now just over $6 million in COVID assistance to Sri Lanka. And early in the pandemic, Sri Lankan factories and garment manufacturers quickly filled hundreds of orders for high-quality PPE, and we are grateful for this output, which saved American lives. Thank you so much. And as I conveyed today, good governance, transparency, and policy consistently will attract even more American investment. Those principles are deeply consistent with Sri Lanka's history, its heritage as the oldest democracy in Asia. We also had a wide-ranging discussion on our security cooperation, which helps keep some of the world's most vital sea lanes open, as the minister recognized. In addition to our joint trainings, I'm proud that Sri Lankan officers receive training at the United States institutions like West Point, my alma mater. And I'm also proud the United States has donated 2 Coast Guard cutters that are now Sri Lanka's Navy patrolling your waters. Indeed, a strong, sovereign Sri Lanka is a powerful and strategic partner for the United States on the world stage. It can be a beacon for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Look, that's quite a contrast to what China seeks. We see from bad deals, violations of sovereignty, and lawlessness on land and sea that the Chinese Communist Party is a predator. And the United States comes in a different way. We come as a friend and as a partner. Finally, this afternoon I'll travel. It's important for me to take a moment to go visit the Shrine of St. Anthony, one of the 5 sites that was attacked by ISIS in Easter Sunday of 2019. I'll shortly have the chance to pay my respects to the hundreds of victims of evil terrorists, including 5 Americans. I'm proud that the State Department has offered substantial counterterrorism assistance to help Sri Lankans bring killers of Americans and their own people to justice. Sri Lankans of all backgrounds, Buddhists, Hindus, Christians, and Muslims alike, want a peaceful nation where their human rights are respected. In his victory speech last year, President Rajapaksa stated that he is the president of all citizens, not of only those who voted for him. And as our two nations move forward, the United States is counting on those words to hold true. We fully expect that Sri Lanka will fulfill its pledges to take meaningful, concrete steps to promote accountability, justice, and reconciliation. Let us all stand together, Mr. Minister, shoulder to shoulder. We've seen some of the good that we can achieve for our citizens when we do, and let's do even more together on the strength of our partnership marked by democratic values.
Why have you chosen to visit Sri Lanka at a time when the US is going in for elections? Is the purpose of your visit to move Sri Lanka towards an alliance against China? I mean, is US attempting to offset Beijing's influence by signing new agreements like MCC, SOFA, through the Quad group in Sri Lanka? And also, you all have imposed sanctions against our present army commander, one of the war heroes in our country, Lieutenant General Shavindra Silva, from entering United States of America, based on independently unverified information. What is the current status on that? And did the government of Sri Lanka request you to reconsider imposition of travel ban on Lieutenant General Shavindra Silva in terms of the Geneva resolution?
It's a legal process in the United States. We'll always continue to review it, and we want to make sure we get it both technically, factually, and legally right. We'll continue to do that. Your final question was about what we're trying to accomplish here. We want the people of Sri Lanka to have sovereignty and independence. We want them to be successful. We want sustainable development for them. We think the United States as a friend and partner offers just exactly that, and we want that. Look, we have a shared vision. Democratic nations always do. I traveled to India. I'm here. I'll be in the Maldives this afternoon. I'll head on to Indonesia. We know that these democracies have a shared vision for free and open shipping lanes, the capacity to trade, for people to travel wherever they want to go. And so my visit today was to talk about those things, to figure out good ways that we can continue to build and develop our relationship so that American private sector companies will see the opportunity that's here and come invest and train Sri Lankans and build up those communities too.
This is the first time in many years a U.S. Secretary of State visits Sri Lanka. Do you welcome more U.S. presence in the region? Is advancing U.S.-Sri Lanka relationship an irritant to Sri Lanka's relationship with China?
Years of cooperation that we have come forward, and we look forward to go to the future too. There will be many US dignitaries, even in the future, visiting Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a neutral, non-aligned country committed to peace. On that principles, we hope to continue with our relations with the United States and other countries.